Most people believe getting stronger means spending more time in the gym. They think the longer they train, the stronger they become. That's exactly where they fail. The Japanese approach to strength is completely different. Instead of asking, "How long should I train?" they ask, "How well can I train?" That single question changes everything. Imagine two people. One spends 2 hours lifting weights every day. The other trains for only 30 minutes with complete focus. After a few months, surprisingly, the second person is often stronger, recovers faster, and enjoys training much more. How is that possible? Because strength isn't created by time. It's created by quality. Your muscles don't actually count repetitions. They respond to tension, control, coordination, and consistency. If those 4 elements are missing, adding another hour to your workout won't magically produce better results. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is chasing exhaustion. They leave the gym barely able to walk and think that's proof of a good workout. It isn't. Being tired and getting stronger are two completely different things. You can destroy your body with junk volume and make almost no progress. Or you can perform a few perfect sets that teach your body to produce more force every single week. This is one of the core ideas behind many traditional Japanese training philosophies. Master the movement first. Speed comes later. Weight comes later. More volume comes later. Perfection comes first. Think about martial artists. They don't repeat sloppy punches thousands of times. They repeat one perfect punch thousands of times. Strength training works exactly the same way. Every perfect repetition teaches your nervous system something valuable. Every sloppy repetition teaches bad habits. And your body always remembers what you practice the most. This brings us to something almost nobody talks about. Your muscles aren't actually the first thing responsible for strength. Your brain is. Before a single muscle contracts, your brain sends electrical signals through your nervous system, telling specific muscle fibers exactly when to activate. The better this communication becomes, the stronger you become. That's why beginners often gain strength incredibly fast without adding much muscle. Their nervous system is simply becoming more efficient. It's learning. It's becoming faster. It's recruiting more muscle fibers at exactly the right time. That's also why experienced athletes can sometimes look smaller than bodybuilders while lifting surprisingly heavier weights. Strength and muscle size are related, but they are not the same thing. The Japanese method focuses heavily on improving movement efficiency before increasing workload. Instead of asking your muscles to work harder immediately, it teaches your entire body to work smarter. And once your body becomes efficient, every repetition starts producing better results. This changes how you should think about every exercise you'll ever do. Instead of asking yourself, "How many reps should I do?" start asking, "How perfect can every rep become?" That simple shift alone can completely transform your progress. Because once quality becomes your priority, strength starts growing naturally. And now that you understand where real strength actually begins, it's time to look at the biggest mistake almost everyone makes when trying to become stronger. The biggest mistake most people make is treating strength training like a competition against the clock. They rush through exercises, shorten the range of motion, bounce the weight, and try to finish the workout as fast as possible. Ironically, by rushing every repetition, they force themselves to spend more months in the gym to get the same results. The Japanese method does the opposite. It slows everything down. Take the push-up as an example. Most people drop quickly, push quickly, and count the rep, but a controlled push-up is completely different. You lower yourself slowly, keep tension through the chest and triceps, pause briefly at the bottom, and press up with control. Suddenly, one repetition feels harder than 10 sloppy ones. Why? Because tension stays on the muscles the entire time. Your body is no longer using momentum to escape the difficult part of the movement. This is called time under tension, and it's one of the most powerful tools for building strength without adding endless volume. The same principle applies to squats. A slow squat forces your legs and core to stabilize the body through the entire movement. Your knees track better, your hips move better, and your nervous system learns the exact pattern it should repeat in every future workout. Think of each repetition as practice, not punishment. You're not trying to survive the set. You're trying to master the movement. This is why many Japanese coaches prefer fewer exercises performed exceptionally well instead of a giant list of random movements. A simple session built around squats, push-ups, pull-ups, And an overhead press can be enough to build impressive strength if every rep is performed with intention. And here's something that surprises a lot of people. You should not train to complete failure all the time. Failure is when you physically cannot perform another repetition with proper form. Most people think reaching failure is mandatory for strength gains. It isn't. In fact, stopping with 1 or 2 high-quality reps left in the tank is often a smarter strategy. It allows you to recover faster, maintain better technique, and train consistently throughout the week. Remember, strength is built by repeated high-quality performances, not by one heroic workout followed by several days of soreness and fatigue. This is where recovery becomes part of the method. Your body does not become stronger during the workout. The workout is only the signal. The actual adaptation happens afterward, when you eat, rest, and sleep. If you constantly crush yourself with excessive volume, your body spends all its energy trying to recover instead of becoming stronger. A useful rule is this: leave the gym feeling challenged, not destroyed. You should feel like you trained hard, but you should still be able to move normally, think clearly, and come back ready for the next session. That is one of the clearest signs that your training is working with your body instead of against it. So if the goal isn't exhaustion, what is the goal? The goal is to make your body produce more force with less wasted energy. And the fastest way to do that is by focusing on the exercises that train the entire body as one coordinated system. This is where the Japanese method becomes even more powerful. Instead of isolating one muscle at a time, it prioritizes movements that teach your entire body to work together. Because in real life, and in real strength, muscles never work alone. When you pick up a heavy box from the floor, your body doesn't activate only your legs. Your feet create stability. Your calves transfer force. Your quadriceps extend the knees. Your glutes drive the hips. Your core locks the spine. Your back keeps everything aligned. Your shoulders stabilize the load, and your hands finish the job. Real strength is coordination. That's why compound exercises produce such incredible results. A squat doesn't just build stronger legs. It teaches your entire body to create force from the ground up. A pull-up isn't just a back exercise. It trains your grip, your forearms, your shoulders, your lats, your core, and even your breathing to work as one system. An overhead press isn't only about your shoulders. It forces your feet, legs, hips, core, back, and arms to cooperate perfectly. If one link in that chain is weak, the entire movement becomes weaker. This is exactly why the Japanese philosophy emphasizes mastering a small number of foundational movements instead of constantly searching for new exercises. You don't need 50 exercises. You need a handful of movements that you can perform exceptionally well. And here's another mistake that slows people down. They become addicted to variety. Every week, they switch programs. Every month, they chase a new training trend. Every video they watch convinces them that they've been doing everything wrong. The result? They never become truly skilled at anything. Imagine trying to learn 5 different languages at the same time. Progress would be painfully slow. Training works the same way. Mastery requires repetition. Your nervous system becomes more efficient only after repeating the same high-quality movement again and again. That's why consistency beats novelty every single time. Now let's talk about something almost nobody pays attention to: breathing. Most people breathe randomly during heavy lifts. Some hold their breath too long. Others exhale at the wrong moment. But proper breathing creates stability before the movement even starts. Before a heavy squat or deadlift, take a deep breath into your abdomen, not just your chest. Brace your core as if someone is about to punch you in the stomach. That pressure creates a natural support system around your spine, allowing you to transfer more force safely. It's a small adjustment, but small adjustments repeated hundreds of times create massive differences over the course of a year. This idea is everywhere in Japanese culture. Small improvements. Every day, not dramatic changes overnight, just steady progress that compounds over time. If you improve your technique by only 1% every workout, after months of consistent training, you won't recognize the athlete you've become. That's the real secret. Strength isn't built in one incredible session. It's built in hundreds of ordinary sessions performed extraordinarily well. And once you understand that, one final piece of the puzzle changes everything. Because even the perfect workout won't make you stronger if you ignore what happens after you leave the gym. This is the part almost everyone underestimates. People obsess over the perfect workout, the perfect exercise, the perfect number of sets and reps. Then they go home, sleep 5 hours, eat poorly, skip recovery, and wonder why they stopped getting stronger. The truth is simple. Training is the trigger. Recovery is where the adaptation happens. Every challenging workout creates tiny amounts of stress inside your muscles and nervous system. Your body responds by repairing that stress and preparing itself for the next challenge. That's how strength is built. But that process only happens if you give your body the resources it needs. Sleep is one of those resources. When you consistently get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, your body is able to repair muscle tissue, restore your nervous system, regulate hormones, and prepare for another productive training session. Cut your sleep short night after night, and your performance begins to decline, even if your workouts stay exactly the same. Nutrition matters for the same reason. You don't need a perfect diet. You need a consistent one. Eat enough protein to support muscle repair. Eat enough carbohydrates to fuel your training. Include healthy fats to support hormone production. Stay hydrated. These basics sound simple because they are. The problem is that people constantly search for advanced strategies while ignoring the fundamentals that actually produce results. The Japanese approach has always valued mastery of the basics. Not because the basics are exciting, because they work. There's another lesson hidden inside that philosophy. Don't confuse intensity with chaos. Some people think a workout has to be loud, aggressive, and completely exhausting to be effective. But watch an experienced athlete train. Their movements are controlled. Their breathing is calm. Their technique stays consistent from the first repetition to the last. They aren't wasting energy. They're directing it. That's real efficiency. And efficiency is one of the fastest paths to strength. Now think about your own workouts. How many repetitions do you actually remember? Probably not many. You simply finish the set and move on. From now on, change that. Treat every repetition as feedback. Ask yourself, was my posture stable? Did I stay in control? Did I feel the right muscles working? Did I rush the difficult part? Every answer helps you improve the next repetition, and the next, and the one after that. This mindset transforms training from random exercise into deliberate practice. That's exactly how elite performers improve in every discipline. They don't just practice more, they practice better. Once you start viewing every workout as an opportunity to refine your movement instead of simply surviving it, your progress accelerates. You become stronger, your technique becomes cleaner, your confidence grows, and something else begins to happen. You stop needing motivation. Because discipline replaces motivation, training becomes part of who you are, not just something you occasionally do when you feel inspired. That shift is far more powerful than any supplement, any machine, or any secret workout program. And it leads to the final lesson of the Japanese method, the one idea that ties everything together and completely changes the way you should think about strength forever. So what is the real Japanese method? It isn't a secret exercise. It isn't a magic routine. It isn't a special piece of equipment. It's a completely different way of thinking about strength. Instead of chasing longer workouts, you chase better repetitions. Instead of constantly adding more exercises, you master the essential ones. Instead of training until you're destroyed, you train until you've given your body the right stimulus to improve. And instead of expecting dramatic results overnight, you trust the power of consistent progress. That's the real lesson. Strength is a skill before it's a physical trait. The stronger your movement patterns become, the stronger your body becomes. Your nervous system learns. Your coordination improves. Your muscles become more efficient. And over time, your physique changes as a natural consequence of becoming stronger. This is why some of the strongest people in the world don't spend endless hours in the gym every day. They train with purpose. Every repetition has a reason. Every workout has a goal. Every week builds on the previous one. If you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this. Don't ask how long you should train. Ask how well you can train. That single question can completely change your results. The next time you step into the gym, slow down. Focus on your posture. Control every repetition. Brace your core. Move with intention. Leave your ego at the door. Master the basics before chasing complexity, because the basics never stop working. A perfect squat will always beat a sloppy squat. A controlled pull-up will always beat 10 rushed ones. A consistent month of intelligent training will always outperform 1 week of extreme motivation, followed by 3 weeks of inconsistency. Remember, your goal isn't to impress people with how exhausted you look after a workout. Your goal is to become a little stronger every single session. Those small improvements don't seem impressive at first, but they compound. 1% better today, 1% better tomorrow. Again and again. Weeks become months. Months become years. And one day, you'll look back and realize you've become the person you once admired. Not because you found a shortcut, but because you stopped looking for one. Real strength has never been about doing more. It's about doing the right things, consistently, for a very long time. That's the Japanese method. Simple, efficient, sustainable, and incredibly effective. Now I want to hear from you. Which part of your training has always been the most confusing? Exercise selection, technique, recovery, or building strength? Leave your answer in the comments. I read them all, and it might inspire a future video. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, hit the like button and subscribe for more science-based training, smarter workouts, and practical methods that actually work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.